Hi, welcome. My name is Gabriela Fernandez, and we are here to share with you a little bit of knowledge about how can you use natural solutions to support your digestion and your well-being. My co-host is Kim Hess, and let me introduce Kim. She is an amazing yoga instructor that has been teaching for over 20 years, and she is inspired to teach others in how to live healthy, conscious, and playful. She is passionate for essential oils. She is yoga, and she has a sailing charter business. So you can travel with her, practice yoga, and do all the other fabulous things. And she's super fun and fabulous. Here she is.
Hi, everybody. Again, my name is Kim Hess. Thank you so much, Gabriela. And as she said, I am a sailor, I'm a yogini, and I love my essential oils. And I've been using them for quite some time and just am passionate about sharing them with others because they're so powerful in my life, and I know they would be powerful in your life as well. And I would like to take this opportunity to introduce formally my co-host, Gabriela Fernandez, who is also a yoga instructor. We actually found out that we have the same teacher going way back when from Miami Beach. And she specializes in pre and postnatal classes and holds some great, phenomenal outdoor classes in Miami Beach. If you're ever in that area, you'll have to look her up. And yeah, so here's Gabriela Fernandez. Do yoga be happy?
Yes, be happy for sure.
Anything else you can say about yourself?
No, I mean, honestly, it's like I'm super excited to be here, and I'm just, amazed that how is this life that even though that we didn't meet through the school of yoga, after so many years, we just come to meet into the path of the essential oils, and we are passionate for the same things, and our paths came to cross because of the nature of the dōTERRA business. So it is amazing.
Yes, so grateful, so grateful. All right, let's get on with it. So,
the question we have for you. Go on, Kim.
Yeah, right. So oops. Got a little excited there with my little blue ball. Do you sometimes feel overwhelmed, or do you feel tired and sluggish and bloating like constant? Do you get that fuzzy brain, especially in the afternoons maybe? And I don't know about you, but all these questions I can say yes to, not now, but I have said yes to them in the past for sure. And if you can answer yes to any of these questions, you are in the right place today.
So here is the question. How do you really feel, and have you grown to accept that these things, discomfort is just how you are? You accept it as the norm, and you probably believe that this is never going to change. So why is that going on? And you just put it out there. The good news,
there is a natural solution. Yay! And it doesn't require starving yourself or spending thousands of dollars or taking synthetic pharmaceuticals with all their dangerous side effects.
So there are three pillars that they're the basic for digestive health. The number one is that we have to eliminate toxicity in the body. I mean, we get toxicity from the environment, the things that we consume, the way that touching our skin, our bodies, and we have to detoxify it. The second pillar is that we have to restore the components. So we have to restore the probiotics, the microbiome, and the enzymes that help us for the optional, functioning of our body, and how do we process food and convert it into the fuel. and obviously decrease the inflammation. We know that the body is, dealing with inflammation constantly. I think that that's something that we always heard, but inflammation comes to the body from the things that we have within that we consume and all the stress that has been impacting our body. So how do we decrease that? It's inflammation will help us into that.
So when we get serious about healing our gut, you'll notice once your gut is healed that you're also gonna see your mood increasing and improving. You're gonna boost your immune system. You will notice that you don't get sick nearly as often. Your vitality is gonna increase. You're just gonna feel better and look better overall.
So how does poor digestion affects your mood? As probably everybody has heard, is the brain, the gut is the second brain. 90% of the signals is coming, from that stomach, from your gut, and is connecting into your brain, and the other way around. So whatever happens in your brain is so many people feel the stress and it's feeling in their stomachs, all their feelings and emotions and frustration. And so many times what is going on into your stomach is going back into your brain. So the digestion is impacting your neurotransmitters, and the neurotransmitters are chemical messengers, that are telling you into how's your body feeling.
So there is a vicious cycle of chronic inflammation that you'll notice. Inflammation is way more obvious than swelling and bruising. It's much more on that internal level that you can't see. Uncontrolled inflammation plays a major role in almost every single major disease, including cancer, heart disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, IBD, even depression. And inflammation occurs naturally in your body, but when it goes wrong or goes on too long, it can really trigger the disease process.
So how did we get here? How do we get all this inflammation and toxicity? It comes from the chemicals that we're exposed. We have toxins everywhere and every way in our homes, walking outside, what we consume, what we touch in our foods, people taking antibiotics, antacids. It's truly everywhere, in like poor eating, in poor lifestyle, not sleeping, eating processed food, lack of vitamins, the deficit of vitamins, the lack of sleep, the stress, the anxiety, it's everywhere. All of this is causing the inflammation and toxicity in our bodies.
So here are some facts that really blew me away when I first heard these. There's 82,000 is the number of chemicals introduced in the last 50 years. That's just 50 years. That's like in our lifetime, in my lifetime anyway. 4.1 trillion, not million, not billion, but trillion is the global sale of chemicals worldwide, up by a factor of 25 since 1970. It's like things have really changed. The toxicity of our lives is majorly changing. So the amount of governmental and regulatory oversight in the development of potentially toxic and harmful chemicals is minimal. It's like next to nothing. And this is all coming back to corporations and money under the table and who wants to make the biggest buck. So the government regulatories are so small. And in one day, just one single day, the modern American is exposed to the same amount of chemicals as from our grandparents' entire lifespan. So you can see how we're needing to really be more conscious of taking care of our bodies differently than our parents and our grandparents did, because we've got so many more toxins and chemicals entering the body from every which way, from our water sources to our food, to our clothes, to our products that we put on our skin to the things we eat, everything we use are chemicals that are entering the body as toxins.
So we are already overstimulated. I mean, we know this. We haven't evolved. We haven't evolved to be able to handle this. I mean, it's what we eat, it's what we hear, it's what we breathe, it's, you know, it's what we touch, it's where we see, it's everywhere. It's constantly, you know, it's like in front of us and it's in our faces. It's, I mean, it's even the screen in the, you know, in the cell phone, the TV, the computers, it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
So what is this costing us? It's costing us time, it's costing us money, freedom, mental health, emotional health, and our physical health, which all three of those are equal and interwoven.
So what is the first step for healing our gut? The number one is to reduce the toxic load. So pay a lot of attention in what you eat, what you drink, what you put into your body, or where you put it everywhere, you know, even from the laundry detergent, the body wash, the face wash, the cosmetics, and what we consume, of course.
Yeah. And what's the second tip for healing your gut? Give the body what it needs to thrive. So in this day and age, we definitely need to supplement because we're not getting the nutrition that our parents and grandparents got because of all the toxins in the ground, in the water, in the air. So by using whole food-based vitamins and mineral support, this absorbs the proper absorption and the healthy digestive and liver functions.
So there's two ways. You have the vitamins, but the problem with most vitamins is that they're full of synthetics. So obviously this is not something that is gonna help you to have a healthy lifestyle, you know, healthy digestion and absorption of all those natural ingredients that you're trying to consume. But the good way is that, and the best way is that dōTERRA, it has a safe whole, I mean, okay, so let's base your your digestion and your, you know, your consumption of food and vitamins with dōTERRA products that are safe, balanced formulas, and they're like, you know, here to support your liver and your cellular health.
So this is dōTERRA's wellness pyramid, we call it. And these are the things that are optimal to living a healthy, well life and balanced life. So we have the bottom of the pyramid is our nutritional intake, eating right. And this includes the food we eat, a whole foods diet. I just heard this morning, I think it was in a documentary I was watching, it's like, if it comes from nature, eat it. If it comes from man, don't eat it. So that's a good rule of thumb for that. And then of course, this level of the pyramid also includes our supplements that we have to support our body. Then of course we have exercise, movement, strength training. And then on top of that, our sleep, which we're really finding out now is just as important as everything else, and managing our stress loads, keeping that anxiety down. And then we have reducing toxic load. So all of these activities fall into lifestyle choices. So these are all things that we can control. And then we move up into the healthcare portion of the pyramid, which is still something that we are under control. We can take preventative healthcare choices by being informed of our self-care, being proactive with our medical care. So actually being involved and taking action and educating ourselves in our healthcare and medical care versus just saying, well, the doctor said so. So actually playing a part in your own healthcare is super important in a healthy and well life.
So what is the number 3 tip for healing your gut? repair your microbiome. Not all the bacteria is bad, and there's good bacteria that lives into your stomach and it's healthy, and that is the one that we have to help to get you feeling good.
So how do I know if mine is working well or not? So rule of thumb, if you've ever taken antibiotics, or if you eat the standard American diet, otherwise known as SAD, which I think is hilarious, chances are your microbiome is compromised. 70% of the people in the United States for sure, and possibly even in the world, have digestive upset. Some of the symptoms are the bloating, especially after you eat, constipation, diarrhea, weak immune system, which means you're constantly getting colds or sick, or your allergies are constantly bothering you, fatigue, among other symptoms. Headache, I know, is one for me when I let myself go.
So how do we fix it? You have to get good bacteria back into your body. You have to eat fermented foods. So obviously you're helping into creating that bacteria. To have high quality probiotics, it's another way. But let's review this. Not all the probiotics are the same. You have ones that, that when you take them, whenever you take those probiotics, they are disintegrated and processed from the capsule into your stomach by the acids. So they don't make it through the intestines where they need to be. So the probiotics need to be into the stomach and not necessarily, integrated into your stomach, into your intestines. So that's why you have to fix it taking the right probiotics.
Yes.
And the dōTERRA ones, they are really good. Yes. We're going to talk about that later on.
Yes. So what's the number 4 tip for healing your gut? Make digestion easy for your body. So this is taking a look at your digestive enzymes. What I know is as we age, the enzymes in our stomach, those digestive enzymes kind of seem to wane a little bit. And these are the building blocks for almost every single process in the body. So we use enzymes for growth, healing, reproduction, digestion, detoxification, and hormone regulation, just to name a few. We can eat food with enzymes in it as long as we're taking care, we're eating the proper foods and taking, again, some digestive enzyme supplements that the body has an easier time to digest your food.
Where did all the enzymes go? Unfortunately, as we said, the SAD, the standard American diet, doesn't have too many of the foods with enzymes. And when we consider that everything in the food industry has been pasteurized, fertilized, has radiation, we were discussing, it's like you can be eating vegetables from your garden, but as soon as you put them into the microwave, the radiation might be killing the enzymes. Preservation, freezing, or, everything is like taking the enzymes away. So that's why it's like, you have to have a supplement that is going to provide those, enzymes.
So I love this visual because I'm a very visual person, one. And this really shows the circular motion, the connection between the gut brain, the gut brain and the head brain, and how they're connected. And when we have issues, so let's starting on the right side of this screen, when we have issues in our gut, this has an influence on our neurotransmitters, our stress and anxiety, our mood, our behavior. And to flip that over, when we have issues in the head brain, the stress, anxiety, upset, lack of sleep, foggy brain, this also affects our gut, the motility, the secretion of the stomach fluids, nutrient delivery, and microbiome balance. So they really affect each other. So keeping a healthy gut, which is something we can really control, and a healthy brain, which is a whole nother topic that we will address at on a later webinar. But keeping these in balance, just, it's like if we can help support our gut brain, we're going to lower our stress. We're going to lower that anxiety. We're going to improve our mood, and our behaviors are going to reflect that.
What is the number 5 tip for healing your gut? Regulate the inflammation. So as we say, you know, like that pattern of inflammation that is coming from everywhere, from the stress, from the non-sleep, from the consumption of things. Let's talk about that stress. So exercising, yoga, meditation, journaling, taking vacation, giving yourself a rest, you know, relaxing the brain obviously is going to help, you know, interrupting that inflammation process, and giving your body the molecules they need to regulate itself. So, I mean, like, you know, like finding support for the body to find its own balance, you know, like, and you know, avoiding the pharmaceuticals, you know, that they just like shut down the natural response. I mean, instead of taking your pill to go to sleep from the chemical pharmaceutical, start meditating, taking a walk, turning the TV off and the cell phone and the, you know, the lights earlier, having your tea, having a bath, or what is natural might be better.
So the good news is, we always have good news. There are amazing products that dōTERRA offers that support both. So our essential oils are our go-to remedies to interrupt these patterns of unhealthy mind, body, and spirit. And many have also been shown to have anti-inflammatory and immune regulating properties. This pattern interruption, along with getting the body the healing molecules, are critical to transform that internal ecosystem.
So we can regulate that with essential oils, but what are essential oils? Essential oils are natural aromatic compounds that they're found on the plants, and they're steamed that this style or cold press extracts. And then we have powerful, safe benefits that are coming from nature that are 50 or 70 times more powerful than just the herb, the plant.
So how essential oils work depends on 2 main factors: the quality of the oils and the method of application.
So how do we use, you know, the 3 ways to use oils are
Go ahead.
Aromatically. So you can have a diffuser, as I have right here. I have my diffuser mostly all day. Maybe I just go without it like 3 hours throughout the day, just 3 hours without it. And whenever I go to bed, I put it there. So you know, breathing the essential oils can be definitely opening the airways, can be purifying my air, can be boosting my mood, my energy. It can give me a calming, relaxation mind or body. Either when I go to sleep, I have my diffuser in my bedroom as well, and or whenever I need a little bit of boost and energy, even to make my space smell good and beautiful after cooking. Topically, you will apply your oil, probably 1 drop or 2 into your hand directly. You can rub it, you can apply it either into a massaging of the body, in the bottoms of your feet. You can put it into skin irritation. You can put it into the joints, either to relax the muscles, or you can, you know, put it for boosting your immunity, for skin allergy, for respiratory, and maybe a little bit of a, you know, a blend, either the breathe or, you know, what is it, eucalyptus into your chest, into your feet. And again, depending on what type of oil and what is the need. And then internally, you can only the dōTERRA oils we are recommending that can be taken internally because of their pure grade, that they are certified by a third party of that they're pure grade and therapeutical grade, therapeutical. And what you can do is either some of the oils you can intake directly from the bottle, or you can put it into your water. For example, lemon oil, or many of the citrus oils we put into our water. You can put some of the oils into your cooking, the case of oregano, thyme, or you can either put them in a veggie cap, those that are a little bit more potent. I mean, the same oregano oil that you can use for your cooking, you can put it into a veggie cap with frankincense and lemon and a few others that is totally for the immunity, boost your immunity.
So how do we create these new healthy habits? So first we start with a baseline of our supplements. This Lifelong Vitality Pack is the baseline. I attribute these supplements to literally changing my life after a healing from a trauma. We've got the Alpha CRS, which is your cellular longevity blend, and the cellular energy blend. The XC Omegas, which are your essential fatty acids, which also come in a vegan. They either come vegan or not vegan, either using plant oils or fish oils. And the Microplex vitamin and minerals. These are the essential vitamins and minerals that we need, and they're all whole food sourced. So these are our baseline. And believe it or not, for an essential oil company, this is our #1 selling product because it is so beneficial. It does come with a 30-back guarantee, because if you use it for I noticed a difference in my energy levels in 1 week. And so it's a phenomenal supplement program.
The other product that will help to, improve your gut and your digestion, it'll be a PB Assist, the probiotics, that, as we said, that you have to pick the probiotic that is the good one, that is not going to be, that is not just going to dissolve into your stomach. And this is the dōTERRA one, which it's interesting that it's coming into a double encapsulated. So the first capsule is gonna be, released when it gets into your stomach, and the second capsule is gonna release into your intestines. So you're having a prebiotic into your stomach, and you're having the probiotic going into your intestines.
And Terrazyme is our digestive enzyme complex, which I will not put a bite of food in my mouth without it, because I do have digesting issues. They are under control now, thanks to these products. These have 10 active whole food enzymes, which, like we mentioned earlier, become deficient because they're cooked and processed and laden with preservative-laden foods. These help with the digestion of proteins, fats, carbohydrates, sugar, fiber, and other food nutrients. And it also contains powerful essential oils, which further the ease of the burden on the digestive process. Excuse me.
Digestion, it's amazing oil. I mean, what can I say? It's like talking about, let's start talking about oils. Digestion, it's a blend that it definitely supports the healthy digestion when used internally. You can take a few drops either directly or put it in a veggie cap. You can take it when you start having occasional stomach upset. You can take it to reduce, gas, just by taking, again, a few drops. Or you can even put a few drops into the digestion and rub it into your belly. And it has all that properties to help you digest and process the food. And it's a blend that has anise, peppermint, ginger, caraway seeds, coriander, tarragon, fennel seeds.
And of course, we have lemon, the famous lemon oil. This is an oil that not only cleanses our homes and things around us, but it helps to cleanse our internal systems. It helps aid the digestion by cleansing all of our internal, the GI tract, everything. As it goes through, it cleans it. I have lemon in my water every day, and it also helps with respiratory function when we use it internally as well. And of course, it has that uplifting positive aroma.
On Guard, here we're going to start talking about some other oils. On Guard, it's this blend that supports the immunity, your healthy immune function. You can use it internally in a veggie cap. You can put it under your feet as well, as we mentioned, and it will. You can even diffuse it as is shown here, and just by putting it into the diffuser, it will help you to purify the air. And it's the same way that you are taking it internally, and it will promote, healthy circulation. And it's a combination of wild orange, clove, cinnamon leaf, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus leaf, rosemary leaf, and flowers. And it's amazing. It's probably the #1 immunity support that I take, and that without On Guard, I don't know if I would have survived 2020.
Yes, and just like the On Guard, it's like we talked earlier about that, using that visual again, where the combination or the connection between the gut and the brain, the gut brain and the head brain. The On Guard helps reduce the toxic loads in our life by diffusing it, or even taking it internally helps that. And that eases things. So taking the immunity and then using the lavender helps reduce anxious feelings. This goes into that head brain, which affects the gut brain, helps us sleep better. So all of these oils may not seem like they support the digestive system, but they really do in the long run.
And frankincense, I mean, the king of all oils. It's the one oil that you always have to have, and that when you just start using frankincense, it's like you just like amazed by what it is. It's like when you ingest it internally, it's like obviously, supporting your healthy cellular function. It helps you into relax, soothing aromatic experience, helps to reduce the appearance of skin imperfection. I use it every day into my skin, morning and night. So it's helping me, as we said, the cellular function, the regeneration of the cells. And obviously for those lines and tones on the skin, supports the immune system and your nervous system function, obviously taken internally, or apply on your feet or diffuse it. It's like amazing.
So that's a lot of products. So how do we put it all together into a very easy daily routine? So this is our daily foundations. Add a drop of lemon to your water before you eat or drink anything. Drop of frankincense under the tongue, or if that taste is not so sweet, it's an acquired taste for sure. You can use it topically or put it in a veggie cap. Diffuse your On Guard throughout the day. Take your Lifelong Vitality supplements. Add your TerraZyme before each meal. Drop of Digestion on your stomach after you eat. Probiotic at night before bed. And then you can diffuse the lavender before bed and while sleeping. So all of these products are very, very easily integrated into your daily life.
So imagine this, on the left side, all what we've seen over the counter that a lot of us grew up with, a lot of our family and relatives might still consume them. And we know that is, big brands, lots of colors, vibrant colors, and fake colors. I mean, that's something that I was thinking about it recently, is like, yes, those colors. I mean, I wonder how much is in there, right, to make it that color. And on top of it is like chemical that it's supporting, yeah, all that diarrhea and, constipation and, nausea and, heartburn, when you can be taking things that are natural. So imagine coming into this right side image that your medicine cabinet will be just based on plants and natural products that do not have chemicals. Number one, they're not keeping into the toxin level, and it comes from nature.
So by taking care of your digestive system, increasing your gut health, some results you can expect is a body with all that it needs to heal and thrive, no outside interference, keeping it down, AKA the toxins, and a healthy immune and inflammatory response. This is how the body is meant to live. The body was built to thrive.
So now you have a choice. Are you finally ready to feel good again?
Yes, yes, let's do it.
We're doing it.
So go ahead.
So here we have, for existing dōTERRA customers, you can just order whatever is the best for you is to have an LRP active long, loyalty reward program, so that you have your on a monthly basis product, or for new existing customers, we're going to show you a product here. This is a kit.
Yeah, if you're a new customer or you're not a dōTERRA customer yet, this is where you want to start. These are all the products we've gone through this afternoon, and it comes all in one handy dandy little kit to get you started. And so you're well on your way just with one purchase to a new healthy lifestyle.
And for those that are already dōTERRA customers, I mean, something to highlight in the prior kit is that if you enroll to dōTERRA, open an account with that kit, you will have a membership to buy the rest of the year product for 25% off. And most likely, if you're willing to change your lifestyle and improve your health, you're going to be buying, again, all that digestion or your enzyme or your probiotics. So you don't want to be buying that in a retail price every month. So might as well open your account, the kit that was prior shown. It waives your membership for a full year, and then you can get all your product for 25% off the price. And here for the ones that have their account and they're already purchasing 1 or 2 oils or some other stuff, and they haven't started with the, with the multivitamins and supplements and enzymes, here is what you do. You have a monthly membership that you will have, you will earn points. And since you're going to be buying this every month, then you'll be earning points. New customers and current customers, you can be earning points. And when you continue to accumulate points, you're going to receive free product of the month when you accumulate 125 points every month within the first 15 months of the month. And those rewards can also be applicable into the shipping. And you can change your order in every month to whatever is in your choice of product that you want to get. And there's not a lock-in contract. And as we know, is like, the best product and quality.
So this is our bonus round. And just in case you're looking for something a little bit more specific for digestive support, we've thrown in a few other products that dōTERRA offers that we're going to just go through real quickly. And the first is the enteric-coated peppermint soft gels. So we all know, or should know, that peppermint is really good for the digestive system. We have the soft gels if you have lower GI support issues, This is a revolutionary product, and it helps relax and the smooth muscle inside there, which helps decrease bloating and loose stools.
The dual chamber turmeric, it's again a double capsule, and where you will see like the oil of the turmeric comes inside, and then it comes a second column. So on it, as we say, turmeric, as we know, turmeric, it's an oil that helps with inflammation. So dōTERRA is the first to combine, you know, the CTPG, certified pure therapeutic grade, with the essential oils of the turmeric in the extract, and in the, I can never say this word, turmeric. Can you just say it, Kim?
Turmerons and curcuminoids.
Exactly. Thank you. Like I just see them and it's like I just get nervous that I cannot say it.
For me to say it the first time.
That they can help us to have an effective, you know, effective balance that is going to help us eliminate, you know. I mean, I can say it in Spanish, you know, curcuma. That it help us to eliminate the inflammatory response in the body. Yeah. So by taking the properties of the turmeric encapsulated, obviously it's going to help us in regulating the inflammation of the system.
We also have celery seed, which is very common if you practice Ayurvedic medicine at all. Seeds are full of the ingredient limonene, which is it's active antibacterial ingredient, and it's been shown in the lab to have success against H. pylori. And honestly, I wish I could tell you what that was, but I can't right this minute. But if you have a question about it, I will find out the answer for you. This celery seed helps protect and preserve those mucosal, see, I need you for that one, membranes. And it's especially good for the esophagus and the stomach lining.
And another one that is like a blend from dōTERRA is called Slim and Sassy. It definitely supports, you know, the metabolic pathways. It is a combination of grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, ginger, cinnamon bark. And it is known that grapefruit helps to dissolve fat, detox the body, and supports the lymphatic system. So, you know, and decreases cravings. And we know that cinnamon regulates the blood sugar. So levels the blood sugar level. And obviously ginger harmonizes the digestion and decreases the inflammation. So imagine the blend of all these oils in a bottle that you can just take a little drops into your water, helps you to control the cravings and regulate all what we just discussed.
So that's what we have today. I do want to mention really quickly that twice a year, our team hosts a group cleanse and restore. And we do have one coming up next month. We generally have them beginning in January and July. We do have one starting on July 9th. And we take these products in addition to some other products that help support the cleanse and restore. It's a 30-day program, whole foods eating, so you don't have to fast, you don't have to change your diet if you already eat a whole foods diet. It's 10 days detox, working specifically with the liver and kidney, 10 days of cleansing out the GI tract and the GI system, and then the last 10 days is restoring the probiotics and the cellular function, kind of putting everything back together. So if you are interested in joining us for our cleanse and restore, please reach out to whoever invited you tonight or this afternoon. I don't even know what time it is. Reach out to one of us and we will get you hooked up, because it's a lot of fun to do the group cleanse and restore together. We have a private Facebook group, and our team is made up of all healers. And so there's going to be over 40 hours of free bonus material, meditations, exercise, yoga classes, general information, just tons and tons. Every day there's going to be stuff in the group. that can support you, and free and recipes and recipe guidelines and inspiration and motivation just to keep you going. It's a phenomenal thing to do the Cleanse and Restore as a group. So I want to thank you for coming.
Thank you. And yeah, I want to highlight that, you know, how amazing it is to have a group and a community that is going to help and inspire and support each other in doing a cleanse, you know. It's like, I think that what we need always when we go into these programs, the best that we can do is obviously have the support and have an accountability partners and have opportunity to share with others. How are you feeling? Am I the only one that is feeling this? Or how successful it is to know that I passed week 1 or week 2. So come and join us. And if you have any questions, just reach out to either one of us.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.